Hey guys, welcome back to Amnesia. It's been about 2 weeks on this one. Sorry for that, I just got really into dandelion, so I kind of ignored this one. But we're back at it. It's August 18th, and last episode, I think Shin was in jail for questioning about our incident, and then we decided to investigate on our own, and we found out a little bit of information. Let's see what else we find out this episode. Welcome back, Master. May I take your order? Have a good day, madame. We'll be awaiting your return. I know you don't really feel like lavishing grace upon strangers at a time like this, but there's nothing you can do right now, and it's important to do your job. Oh, another customer. Go on, Kayla. Welcome back. I love this picture. It's so cute. That's it for today. We should put our thoughts in order first. We've managed to talk to almost everyone involved, but the last person is a bit of a problem. Ukyo, self-proclaimed photographer, no address. What does it mean, no address? You shouldn't let such a suspicious person stay here with your employees, Mr. Owner. You'd like to ask him some questions too, but the paper you got from the owner says home phone number, none, and doesn't have a cell phone number listed either. But I doubt the owner would let someone with no available contact information stay over, so he might be able to contact them himself. Maybe it would be best to ask the owner about this, in addition to some other things. Oh, Kayla, what's that serious look on your face in the middle of the cafe? Oh, it's the manager. Great timing. Please, tell me how to contact the owner. What? Why do you ask? Do you have business with the owner? I'm sorry, but I can't just tell regular employees that information without a good reason. I guess so. It's a pretty easygoing workplace, but they're strict about some things. In any case, what's going on here? Shin asked me the same thing before. He was trying to find a way to contact the owner as well. Wait, Shin too? What are you two doing? You aren't planning anything strange, are you? If this is about the incident when you were injured, you should leave it to the police. Anyway, I can't divulge the owner's personal contact information. Please just go home for today. I guess it was no good. But if Shin's been investigating this, you should probably contact him instead of the owner. It's possible that he's been able to move more freely than we thought, and he just hasn't told you about it yet. If that's the case, you should work together with Shin for this. That would be the faster and safer too. Maybe you should let him know. Oh, how about messaging him? Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Now you just have to wait for a response. 10 minutes later. He's not responding. Maybe he really can't do what he wants. You still haven't changed? I'll walk you home after you're done. Oh, Toma and I had the same idea. I was just thinking about walking you home. Wait, again? What will you do? Go with Toma. You haven't changed since kindergarten. I'll wait, so get changed. Still, I've sure been coming into this room pretty often lately. Ever since you and Shin started going out, I stopped coming here because he didn't like it. I haven't really talked to him much in the past 2 years. Wait, really? Hey, have you remembered the reason why he and I stopped getting along? Could I ask why? It's not a big deal. It's not something I have to hide, and you already know it anyways. The reason was you, Kayla. What? Does that mean they were fighting over you or something? When you were in your second year of high school, you joined a band, and Shin said some pretty harsh things about you. Oh, you do remember that. That was awful. I don't know how the performance actually was, but he didn't go that far. That ended up being the reason why Shin and I stopped getting along. Wait, seriously? Well, even before then, we had our disputes and didn't always see eye to eye. Even now, I feel like a guardian over the two of you, but he was probably really annoyed by that. Still, for as long as I can remember, I felt like your guys' older brother. That's never changed even until now. I can't just be an ordinary friend or feel unrelated to you. That goes for Shin and for you too. Shin and I both want to look after you and protect you, but our ways of doing it are completely different. The event after your performance just made us fully realize that fact. I see. Now that I think about it, back then Toma was defending you and Shin said that Toma was just spoiling you. They were both arguing for your sake, but I guess that ended up driving them apart. August 19th. It's been a week since the police took Shin away. It seems like the investigation of the accident is at a standstill, unless your memories come back. And just walking around your house like this doesn't seem to be bringing them back. Ordinary day-to-day life might not be enough stimulation anymore. I guess you should just go home for now. Just wandering around alone won't accomplish anything. What? Oh, welcome back. Where were you? That's our line. You should be the one saying welcome back. It seems like the police are tired of calling me down to the station, so I've got some free time. Mind if I stay here for a while? Hey, come over here for a second. I'm tired. Let me stay like this, just for a little while. You're really comforting. You're really warm. I feel like I'm holding a puppy, and you're so soft. This feels nice. I feel like I'd break you if I held you too tightly. You are really soft. It's relaxing. Kayla, this is really you, right? I'm really holding on to you, right? This is the first time I've been apart from you for so long, so I'm kind of confused. I really wanted to see you. What's that? You've learned to say some cute things. Looks like leaving you here so lonely wasn't all for nothing. Just kidding. Seriously, I'm sorry. I was joking. I didn't do this on purpose. Thanks. I'm fine now. Anyway, mind if I come in? We can't really talk here. There's something I was investigating myself, and I overheard something the police were talking about too. I heard you were investigating this too? Iki told me when I contacted him. Mind if I listen to what you have to say first? Why does it seem like he's always putting you to work? Well, whatever. Let's see, the things you investigated and your guesses from that were 20 minutes later. What? That's it? I had a lot of constraints on my time and I still managed to find more than that. Girl, what's with him? He was acting so weak just a minute ago. Is he over it already? Anyway, here, Ukyo, Iki, Kent, and also Rika's phone numbers. You should save them. What? How do you know all of this? Why are you surprised? You didn't even think I'd ask Iki and the others for their phone numbers? So that's really what you did? Also, I can't tell you, but I know the owner's contact info. What did you say? I got it from Waka. I told him that something belonging to the owner ended up in my luggage when we stayed at the mountain lodge. I said it was something of a private matter, and he actually gave me the info pretty easily. Don't you think a lie is the best way of getting things done? Don't ask her, she's honest. Unlike someone like you who can lie so easy. Anyway, I made arrangements with the owner. Something should happen tomorrow that you can look forward to. Look forward to? The real issue was the police. They wouldn't divulge the information I wanted easily, so I took a fair amount of effort. Not only am I the son of a killer, but it was also the second time that I was brought in. They don't trust me at all. The people there are pretty sly too, so it's just constant mental warfare. It was really tough trying to get them to say what I wanted while avoiding saying the things that they wanted at the same time. But that's enough grumbling from me. Thanks for the persistence. I figured out why you're so suspicious of me. They found a clue. So you managed to get them to tell you that. That must be why it took so much time. This wasn't the police's doing, it was Shin's. What kind of clue? That's still a secret. Actually, it'll be annoying to explain, so I'll just show you. What? Show her? But the police don't have that evidence. How would you show her? That's why I said to look forward to tomorrow. Just so you know, I didn't push you or anything. If you don't believe that, I won't be able to do anything. Yeah, you do believe it, right? You have no reason to doubt him. Anyway, in that case, there's a culprit out there who isn't me. What? A culprit? According to everything I've heard, all signs point to one existing, but it's not me, so it definitely has to be someone else. I want to find out who it is. In fact, I already have an idea of who it is. What? But I have nothing to prove that they did it yet. That's what I need. I'm going to start working to gather that evidence, and I want you to help. That's because no matter how far off my prediction might be, there's zero chance that you're the culprit. Well, that's obviously true, but who could be this culprit? Wasn't this all just an accident? Does this mean that there's something suspicious about the night besides just the fact that you fell off the cliff? And could this have been something to do with the contradictory memory you have? Don't worry, I'll protect you. I don't want to see you get hurt again, no matter who it is. And to do that first, the owner needs to make a move. Oh, guys, that means there's a culprit. So one of the people we know pushed us off a cliff. August 20th. Everyone would like to stay at my mountain lodge again. What? My good friend, you gathered everyone here to ask something like that? Shin is still suspected. You should show a little discretion. I asked exactly because Shin is still a suspect. You must all feel bad that your friend has been suspected of this crime. I know it's unpleasant for me. Shin isn't a young man who would do something like that. That's what I firmly believe. However, it seems that the police are suspecting him because of something at the scene of the incident. In that case, wouldn't it be best if we examine the scene ourselves and prove Shin didn't do it? None of you actually believe that Shin would purposely try to harm Kayla, do you? That's true, but still, even the police haven't solved this. What could we possibly do? You can do anything with love, courage, and friendship. That was just a joke. To be honest, the police haven't devoted much effort to this case. It's highly likely that it was just an accident, and even if it wasn't a very big incident. But regardless of how minor the offense, it's still a big deal to the person suspected, am I right? In other words, there's still a good chance that we could discover something in our investigation, rather than the police who have shown little effort. If everyone goes to the scene of the incident, you might remember further details about that night, and it's possible that you could begin to grasp the truth behind everything. Well, that's true, I guess. I'm not going to say you should go tomorrow, but what about the day after? Do you all have time? I'll let you stay at my lodge for free. Doesn't sound bad, right? We should all go to this mystery vacation together. Well, it's not a bad idea. It's not like we're going to search for a criminal. It's just to search for evidence to prove someone's innocence. Was this part of Shin's plan? But it seems like Shin really thinks there's a culprit behind this. Does he actually want to search for evidence to find the culprit? But the owner said it's a search for evidence to prove Shin's innocence. Was he lying? That actually sounds possible. I guess we'll have to all look out for her, just in case something does happen. Sheesh, Mr. Owner, if everyone leaves, am I gonna have to run the cafe by myself? Sorry about that, we'll leave it to you. Well, I suppose if it's for you, Shin. I guess I can't help it, I'll go. Huh, looks like everyone's pretty eager. But what Shin wants to do isn't to look for evidence proving his innocence, he wants evidence proving someone else's guilt. If everyone from the Shinano incident gathers in one place, I wonder if we can really be safe from another accident. Kayla, you're certain about this too, right? August 22nd. Good morning, it's the morning of the Shinano trip. I feel as though your memories will come back, but I also feel like this trip will be dangerous. Try to get your memories back without anything bad happening to you. And of course, we need to find the culprit behind your incident. It sounded like Shin already had an idea of who it is, but it still doesn't seem like he'll tell you just yet. Besides, we still don't even know what exactly this culprit did in the first place. What's with those worried eyes? Are you scared? Don't worry, but try to stay close to me. Sorry I'm late. Am I the last one? Sawa, we've been waiting here forever. Yeah, everyone's here. Let's get going. Shinano, huh? I wonder what kind of place it is. I'm scared, but this is kind of exciting too. This is exciting. We're gonna find the culprit. Oh, pretty. It's so cold! Wow, it's chilly. I thought it was cool here back in July, but August is even worse. We are on a mountain after all. This doesn't seem like the right climate for the northern hemisphere at this time of year. Let's hurry inside. I don't want to freeze to death in August. I wouldn't want that to happen in any month. Let's go in now. What? No way. Iki and everyone are here too? Hello. Why'd I get the feeling you all would be here? It's exactly as I predicted. You predicted? What does that mean? I haven't heard anything about this. I came because I was told I could stay for free of charge as the 10,000th guest. Ha, I didn't think someone would be stupid enough to believe something like that. But weren't you the one who told the owner to say that, Shin? Wait, aren't you Shin? Why would someone suspected of an attempted murder be here? Wouldn't it be best if you went back to prison? Thank you for your concern. Just for everyone's information at this time, I'm simply a material witness. I'm not a suspect or a prisoner. And to normal people, you're still a suspect. This has nothing to do with what normal people think. I didn't do anything, and that's the truth. How can we be so sure? I just hope a second attack doesn't take place at this lodge. I also hope that kind of thing doesn't occur. And besides, from my point of view, you also had plenty of opportunities to commit the crime. What? Are you saying I could have done it? What are you talking about? It's not just you. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say that everyone at the lodge had the opportunity. You have no grounds to say that. Alright, that's enough. You didn't come here to have a fight with Rika, right, Shin? Yeah, the only thing I want is to prove my innocence. You didn't bring everyone back here to just dig up that incident, did you? You've got to be joking. I'm going home. Mr. Iki, let's go. Me? I'm not leaving. I knew about this place before I came here. Same here. Besides, Rika, why would you assume you're leaving with EQ? It's not like you two arrived together. I recall you saying that you just happened to be here. That's... Oh look, it seems everyone's here. The final guest has arrived. Hello everyone. I didn't think I'd get to meet you all again. I'll be joining along as well. He's not very surprised either. But I did guess that Iki and Kent would figure it out at least. Jeez, what a bunch of weirdos. Anyways, would anyone like some coffee? You can chit-chat afterwards. Still, I didn't think we'd be staying here again. Even our room assignments are the same as they were back then. I feel a little relieved that I'm with you. I thought I was prepared for this. I start to remember with all the people from back then gathered together. That night was really scary after all. I'm sure it must be an awful memory for Sawa too. I'm sure everyone here has bad memories to some degree. Even without your memories, it must be the scariest for you. This is where your accident took place. I'm sure everyone will be more careful this time though. Something like that should never happen again. We need to find the evidence that's hinting toward Shin being the culprit and find a way to show it's wrong. That's right. I see, so everyone's here not knowing that there really is a culprit. They're not as bad as Rika, but if they knew, I'm sure they wouldn't have come. Well, I guess it's too late now that everyone's here. Anyway, you should unpack and check up on the other rooms. Can I come in? Yep, come on in. Kayla, what's this? You still haven't opened your luggage? How slow can you be? She can't help it. It's not like your body's fully recovered yet. If you keep saying such mean things, she might start to dislike you. It's because you and Toma baby her so much that she's gotten so slow. Here, give that to me. I'll help you with the heavy stuff. Well, who's the one babysitting her now? Sawa, if you're done unpacking your stuff, could you just leave us alone? Yeah, I'll get out of your way. Have fun. Have you seen everyone's room assignments? In order from the back is me and Toma, you and Sawa and Mine. On the other side of the stairs is Rika, then Iki and Kent. At the opposite end is Ukyo. I doubt anything will happen, but if you feel like you're in danger, come to my room. It's on the right. Have any questions? We'll talk now while we're alone. Who do you think the culprit is? That's still a secret. I can't accuse someone without positive evidence, right? What? But it seems like you already knew. What should I be doing on this trip? I'll tell you what to do if necessary, but for starters, we're here to gather evidence. If I ask you to do something, make sure nobody else sees you doing it. Don't trust anyone but me, not even Sawa or Toma. Act normally unless I say so, but try to stay within sight of me at all times. If you can't find me, go somewhere with a lot of people around. If that's not possible, just go to Toma. Don't go to Sawa. She doesn't have enough strength. Yeah, you do that without being told anyway. What kind of person is Ukyo? Oh, him? Honestly, I don't really know. He's the biggest uncertainty. But on that night, when we were trying to leave, he gave me a warning. He said the forest is dangerous at night, so if we were to run into an accident, watch out for a second accident. It's because I had his words in mind that I immediately thought to return to the lodge when you fell. In a way, I kind of feel indebted to him. So that's what happened. Then that means Ukyo's not a bad person, right? It's okay, I've got it all. Alright, then let's go downstairs. Seems like everyone's making dinner together. The sun is already going down for today. Going outside would be dangerous, so just relax here. I see. Well, it would be pretty bad if someone wasn't being careful and had an accident. I guess you should just relax and have fun with everyone today. That actually sounds like a great plan. Anyway, let's go help everyone make dinner. Okay, seeing how it's already night, let's have an air hockey tournament. Oh shit. So we really are going to play around. I know I said we should have fun, but I didn't think we'd start playing games for real or anything. You focus on offense and I'll focus on defense. Got it? Of course, that's the best strategy. You guys, try to win before you need to tag out with Kayla and me. I can't really speak for myself, but her reflexes aren't very good right now. Obviously, their bench players seem pretty weak, but ours are just as bad. Sounds like they're just shouting their strategy aloud. Are they mocking us? Looks like they've already forgotten how bad they were beaten in the table tennis match last time. Wait, that wasn't even fair. Iki, are you on the table tennis team or something? Nope, I'm in a darts club. I'm just really good at games when you use your hands. Those are just my skills, useful for a lot of things, in a lot of ways. Mr. Iki, go right ahead and put these boorish people in their place. Please, before it's our turn. Iki, does your team not need to talk about your strategy? We don't need to. Besides, we're just going to play normally like everyone else. Our team's strategy is already set. Iki will do the work, I'll plan out tactics. Hey Ken, you don't actually need to tell them our strategy. Just making things fair. Now we just have to show them that they still won't be beating us. But I'm going to do all the work. Oh well, nor that I mind. Hey Shin and Toma, they're making fun of us. Don't lose. You don't have to tell me. I don't intend to lose. Well, seeing how both teams have their strategies decided, start the game. Seriously, Iki's just way too strong. EQ, Shin seems to be strong at acute attacks from 30-degree angles on the right. Counter that. Got it. No, I think Ken's constant analysis is what's worse. Our team is putting up a good fight, all things considered. Ready? Here's the next one. Shit. Hey, wanna play poker? You know the card game? I'm starting to feel like it'll be impossible to beat Iki at this type of game. Toma and I have never lost at poker when we're paired up. Wait a minute, if we're going to play poker, put me on a different team than Ken. Hey. I mean, it's a really weak point for you. My calculations are perfect. What's wrong with that? Ken, your calculations might be perfect, but you can't win at poker without a good poker face. Huh, that's unexpected. I figured he'd be really good at that. He's no good at all. Shin and Toma are good at it. Their facial expressions don't change at all. It's almost scary. Yeah, I guess I'm good at that. I don't think I'd lose to anyone but Shin. And I don't think I'd lose to anyone but Toma. Okay, wait a minute. Just putting this out there, but I'm not on that level for this. I should probably mention that I'm the same way too. I'm really no good. I actually think I'd be the weakest one here. I don't even know how to play. I know the rules, but... So you're saying Toma and I would have to face off? Give me a break. I don't want to play against this guy. It won't end as just a game. I feel the same way. We'd end up being out for blood. Although, you always end up challenging me on any sort of thing. I just have to wait for that. You don't like facing off in a fight you can't win. I just have to make it seem like you can. EQ wins when it comes to table sports, and it seems you two stand out when it comes to gambling. In that case, what about a match of pure intellect? For example, adding and subtracting random numbers into multiples of 10. Stop that, I didn't come here to study. Okay then, what about a match of physical endurance? I'm confident in that at least. What? Why would we do something like that for fun? Then maybe a match of stamina? I'd be confident in that too. I don't really mind, but if it was a team matchup, whoever had to carry the extra burden would lose. Hey, who are you calling a burden? Don't worry, nobody thinks you're a burden, Sawa. I think he means all the girls but you. That's kind of an awful thing to hear too. That sure was crazy. Everyone is pretty peppy at work too, but I think people felt more free tonight since this doesn't have anything to do with work. Kayla, are you thirsty? You should get something to drink, but you shouldn't go alone. Shin, do you have a minute? What, wanna go somewhere? Sorry, I'll be out for a bit. Looks like he'll be coming along. I feel a little bit bad, but this is better. Since we're going, maybe we should get something for everyone. You don't need to go out of your way to serve everyone coffee. Has the maid's mindset been ingrained into you that much? You could just do it at home. You had your injuries last time, but I won't hold back again. Oh, are you here for drinks? Ukyo. You're here for a drink as well? I just wanted some coffee. Alright, we'll be bringing enough for everyone, so don't worry. Really? Then I suppose I'll accept that. Anyway, see you back over there. Anything else? You sure do get along well, don't you? That's because we've been together since we were born. I don't just mean you and her. I mean Toma, and Iki, and Kent, everyone. You're a part of this group too, aren't you, Ukyo? Why are you making it sound like you're an outsider? Well, I'm a little different. I'm both an enemy and an ally. But no matter when and how you all meet, I know you'll always get along. In fact, I'm kind of jealous. I don't really get what you're trying to say. I know, I just wanted to give you a little trouble. Excuse us, we'll be going. Oh, sorry, I'll leave, don't worry about me. I'm really sorry, just wanted to make you guys think. What's with him? He wasn't acting strangely like this last time. This was a mistake, I probably shouldn't have invited him here. Interesting. I heard Ukyo's story is in the last world that you can't unlock unless you play all the other ones, so I'm sure his is the most interesting. And since it's a new day, I think we're actually going to go ahead and end it here. We'll find out what we find as we're investigating next time. Thanks for watching, guys.